feeling ahead of your first game, new club?
Very good, yeah. It's been a long summer, a lot of training, so put a bit of that training to use this weekend.
Do you think you'll be nervous before the game?
Probably not too much. A bit more nervous flying over in the aeroplane than playing, so just more excitement than nerves. I haven't played for a while, haven't played with this group before, so it's just exciting. New bunch of guys, and hopefully we all play well together this weekend.
How's your pre-season been, Adam, and how's the knee going?
Very good, yeah. I've only missed about 2 or 3 sessions, so it's the most training I've done the last couple of years, so feeling fit.
Yeah, so fitter than you have been previously the last few years?
Yeah, I'd say so, yep.
Yeah. How do you think it's going to go? You obviously haven't played with these guys before, and a lot of them aren't playing this week. Does it sort of hamper your preparations a little bit, not being able to get used to the way they play as well?
Not really. They've been training with us for probably three weeks now, so they're starting to know the game plan, the structures and all that. So they did well for probably 2.5 quarters last week, so they're looking to build on that, and we're looking to build on that this week.
How about the guys that obviously you can't play with, the guys that are sitting out of the NAB Challenge? You're going to be hopefully playing with them in round 1. Does it make it harder, not having been able to build that connection during the pre-season?
We've done a lot of match simulation type training throughout the whole pre-season, so we've had long enough to play together and to train together that I think when the guys come back, we'll all play well together. When
you came to the club, I guess you might have known that there was a chance something might have been a slightly different summer given what was happening at the club.
Yeah, there's a little bit going on over summer. It's been well publicised, but I think everyone in Australia is looking forward to the end of it, and so are we.
How has the mood been? I mean, we're reading the past few days that perhaps there was a bit of a tense feeling around the club. Is that the case, or how's the group been?
Well, there's no doubt that players would be anxious to find out what's going to happen, but we don't really know, so it's certainly not something we speak about inside the club. The guys are really positive and just want an end to it all, I think.
Is a distraction just ahead of round 1? The guys on their mind. Could it affect you think early in the season?
I hope not. I think the guys have been pretty resilient the last 2.5 years. They've been through it all, so I think they've played well under stress in the last 2 years, and there's no reason that they can't perform again at the start of the season. What
are your own expectations this year? Talk about how you fit up. What are your goals this season?
Just to settle in with the group and have an impact, I think. I'll play a variety of roles for the team, and as long as I can just, I suppose, build on my last couple of years after a lean patch before that, I'm just looking to get back to some good, consistent footy. Yep.
Do you think you have to be managed through the year with the amount of games you play and that sort of thing?
I don't think so. The last 2 years I've played 19 and 18 games and missed with sort of minor injuries, so as long as I can keep myself injury-free, I think I can play every game. Yep.
Given that you're probably one of the senior boys that's going to be out there this weekend, do you feel, even though you're a new player to the club, you've got to take on a role as a leader? Yeah, I think I've played the second most amount of games beside BJ this weekend, so he'll obviously lead the group. But I do add a little bit of experience that I think I can be a sort of helping hand in that area as well. Have you always been are you able to be vocal in a new club, or do you still feel like you're settling in that regard?
I think you have to be vocal with this group that we've got, and in any game you need to use your voice, or else things can fall apart. So I'll certainly be looking to add that area of experience.
How's your body?
Very good. Yeah, you're a couple of minutes late, were you? We've already spoken about that.
Yeah. A couple of minutes early.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah, like I said, I've trained I've missed maybe 2 or 3 sessions, so feeling as fit as I have in the last few years. Yep.
You had a bandaged calf for a few sessions. You didn't do a calf over?
No, I didn't do a calf. It was a graze. So I was running, sprinted, and then I took a bit of skin off. So that was the reason for the bandage. Yep.
There's probably asking the same question. There's a lot going on surrounding this group, and you're a newcomer. What do you reckon of the mood and how these guys are coping?
Yeah, we have covered that one. Like I said, the group is really positive. There's no doubt that there's some anxious players, but I think we're all looking forward to the end of it, and hopefully the guys will get through that. They've played under a lot of stress in the last 2 years, so they've dealt with it really well. And I suppose once it's all finished and over and done with, we're looking to have a good year.
Yeah, and the 5 guys, has it been difficult for them saying, we are going to come in from the 2012 group and play? Has that been a difficult process, do you think?
I'm not too sure. I haven't really spoken to them personally about it, but we did speak as a group about it. But I think those guys, they're looking to build a career, a lot of them. So I think it was important for them to play, and the group supported that fully.
You mentioned BJ back, also got David Zaharakis back as well. I mean, it must be nice at least to have some senior help out there, I guess.
Yeah, so Zach has been in rehab the last few weeks, so it's his first sort of solid hit out as well. So he's in the leadership group again this year, so him and BJ will be looking to lead the guys.
to improve on? What was sort of the wash up from Morwell?
I think the guys are really competitive for probably 2.5 quarters and then dropped away, I suppose, a little bit that pressure in the last quarter. So GWS are a really good contested footy side. We want to match them in that area and do it more consistently this week.
Yeah. Was there much talk during the week about how, I guess, just you've got a very basic game plan for the top up players. Do you do anything with that game plan, or do you keep it really basic?
It was pretty basic last week, but I think we'll probably try and add a little bit more elements to our game plan that we want to roll out this year. I think with the guys that are playing, we sort of need a little bit more of a structure in place at times when things change in the game. Yep.